is John Matthews. He's executive director of the Community Safety Institute and a former officer with the Dallas Police Department for more than a dozen years.
Yes, sir.
You have heard now what the suspect said his motivation was. What's your reaction to that?
Well, I think there are a lot of individuals that are upset about the police shootings that we've had, not only this week, but over the last couple of years throughout this country. But there's a way that you can express your opinion about that. There's a way you can reach out to your local law enforcement and build some bridges. You don't arm yourself with weapons and attack and ambush officers during a peaceful demonstration.
What should other law enforcement agencies around this country do to protect themselves now that we apparently have crossed this threshold?
Well, we've been facing numerous ambushes over the last 5 years. We've had officers in Vegas shot sitting at a restaurant, in New York City, shot in their own squad car. So we have to practice what we call situational awareness. We have to be on our toes at all times. And we have to understand now that there may be people out there that are putting targets on our back. So not only do we have to protect the citizens, we've got to protect ourselves.
Now, this was a protest march yesterday, one among many all across the country. There was one in Chicago and a number of other cities protesting the shooting of African-American men in other cities. What is the relationship between the Dallas Police Department and the minority community here?
I think overall it's a very positive relationship. I think for several decades we've been working on building that community partnership and building that trust. We meet with the members of the faith community. We meet with members of various communities throughout the city. We bring them in. We talk to them about crime. We talk to them about social issues. And we try to solve those problems for our citizens. So I think overall we've got a positive, good working relationship. And our chief has set that tone for a number of years now.
The mayor said that ironically, last year, Dallas had fewer police-involved shootings than any other major city in America. How did they do that?
Well, I think it's good training, and I think it's bringing in tactics such as de-escalation techniques, having the ability to de-escalate the situation so it doesn't get to a deadly force situation. There's no winners in that situation. You have the victims and you have the officers traumatized for years, usually the rest of their life. So we want to try to de-escalate as well as we can.
John Matthews, Executive Director of the Community Safety Institute, former DPD officer, thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate you very much. President Obama